Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is Monday. We hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Just as a reminder, my name is Miss Marcano.
And I'm Miss Stoughton.
And we are so excited because today we will be working on addition. Now, we just wanted to go over a preview of what our week will look like. So today we will be doing addition. Tomorrow we will be working on our shapes. Then we'll do a carpet time. Carpet time is where we work on our numbers and our letters. Then we will be working on writing and doing a science investigation.
Hoy vamos a practicar la adición y durante esta semana vamos a trabajar con las formas, hacer un carpet time completa con las letras y los números, escribir y hacer las investigaciones científicas.
Yeah, that was wonderful. So we're so excited to get started. So we are going to think about addition, right? Because that's what we're working on today. We're working on addition. And addition is when we make more of something, or if we put two numbers together, it's to make more. So there are many different ways or strategies that we use in our classroom to add numbers. As you can see, Miss Stoughton has shared her page with you. Does anybody know what this weird looking shape is on our screen? It's a tens frame. That is wonderful for all the students who said it. It is a tens frame. It has 10 boxes in this rectangle. So we will start off with two numbers.
But before we start with addition, I'm wondering what other strategies we can use to solve addition problems. ¿Cuáles son las estrategias para para poner dos números juntos? I'm hearing a couple of different responses. And so we talked about the tens frame. We can also count on, which is a strategy we'll be using later. I heard some dots, to put dots above numbers. So and fingers. I heard fingers too. Great ways to add. So we're going to start with our first number and our first addition problem. And for this strategy, I want us to use dots. We're going to practice with the dot strategy. Okay, so our first problem is going to be 2 plus 3. Oh, Miss Stoughton's still practicing with her writing, so make sure your numbers look exactly like this. You can either write it on a notebook paper or just kind of follow along with the video. Puedes escribir en un cuaderno o puedes solo ver el video. Cualquiera está bien. Right. So we have to do 2 plus 3. Now the first thing we do is put 2 dots or 2 circles above the 2. Then we're going to put 3 dots above the 3. And if you run out of room, you can always go to the sides because Miss Stoughton right now is running out of room. So what do we do next? Who knows what we do next? Oh, I heard we need an equal sign. Very right. We can't just put a number. We definitely need this thing called an equal sign, because we have a plus sign here, so we have an addition problem that needs an equal sign. What do we do after we put that equal sign? Yep. We count the dots. So we have, count with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what the answer is. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Great job. Awesome. Now, Ms. Marcana is going to lead us in another problem.
Yes. So let's start with our first number, and let's write the number 4. Then we'll need something next. That's great, an addition sign.
Is this how you draw an addition sign, Ms. Marcano?
That looks like a T to me.
What do I have to do to make that better?
I think you need to make your big line a little bit shorter. It should not be the same size as your number.
Like that?
You might want to fix the bottom of the sign. Sure. Yep, that looks great.
Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to draw on the computer, as I'm sure some people know. So we're making it work.
And the next number that we're going to do is 0. So right now our addition sentence There we go. Right now our addition sentence reads 4 plus 0. So if we put up the number 4 on our fingers, and then we count 1, 2, 3, 4. How many dots do we need? 4. Good job. So Miss Stoughton will draw 4 dots on top of the number 4. So let's count with her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did she do that right? Yeah, she did. Great job, Miss Stoughton. So now our second number here is 0. So I want you to think, how many dots do we need for the number 0? If you said none, that was great. That's exactly the answer. We don't have to put any dots. But we are missing something in our addition sentence right now. Can anybody tell Miss Stoughton and I, what are we missing? An equal sign. Fantastic. Remember, an equal sign are 2 parallel lines, just like that. So now we're going to add up our dots. How many dots do we have in our problem? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 0 is 4. Good job, guys. So then we'll write our number 4.
Now make sure your 4 is not backwards. Make sure it looks just like the one on the screen. Should we do another one, Ms. Marcano?
I think they're doing very well with this. I think we need to level up and make our numbers a little bigger.
I agree. So do you want to start us with our next problem?
Yes, of course. So the first number that I'm going to pick is 6. The second number that I will pick is 3.
Now make sure your 3 is written just like it is on the screen and not backwards.
Now, right now, my math problem, I read it as 63. What am I missing in my addition problem? A plus sign. Fantastic. So we will put our plus sign right in between 6 and 3. So for this, we will be using a tens frame. Remember, a tens frame has 10 boxes in our big rectangle. Before we get started, we need to think about 6, the number 6. How many x's do we need for the number 6? That was an easy one. 6 x's, fantastic. So we will count with Miss Stoughton to make sure that she has 6 x's in our tens frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, for all those who are watching right now, did Miss Stoughton get it correct? Yes, awesome. Okay, so now we have 6. So what is our next number? 3, fantastic. So now we will draw 3 more x's in our tens frame. So let's count with Miss Stoughton. 1, 2.
You know what, Miss Marcano? I'm actually going to make this a different color so that it's easier to see.
Oh, I did not know you could do that. That's fantastic.
We have 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic. Okay, everyone. Now we're going to add all of our x's. We know that the black x's are the 6 and the red x's are the 3. So now we're going to add them together. And we're going to count how many x's are in our tens frame. Let's start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome, so 6 plus 3 is 9. But before we can write 9, we have to put something first. Does anybody know what comes after the 3? Any equal sign, awesome. So let's read our addition sentence. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Fantastic.
Now make sure your 9 doesn't look like a P. Make sure it looks just like it is on the screen.
Okay, Miss Stoughton, do you think that you would like to do another problem?
I would love to do another problem. What do you think, students? Put your thumbs up if you're ready to do another problem. Awesome. Let me just redo our tens frames. Feel free to draw another one if you are doing this on a paper. Okay. So our first number is going to be 7. 7. And what do we need after the 7 if we're making an addition equation? Yep, we need a plus sign. Oh, see how it's a little longer on one side? We got to fix that and make sure it's nice and small. And then our next number, we're going to do 1. Can everybody see that 1? Cool. Just making sure it was a good color to choose. Okay. So we're going to go back to our tens frames. And the first number is 7. So how many x's do I have to put in the tens frame? Yes, 7. Great. All right, count with me as we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great job. All right, what's the next step I do? Yes, I put 1 more x because the next number is 1. So I'm going to put 1 right there. Now, we have to figure out what the answer is, or what the sum, that fancy word for the total for an addition equation, is for 7 plus 1. So what do we have to do to find that answer? Yes, we have to count the X's in the boxes. Can you count with me? Okay, ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our sum is 8. Now, if I just put, we're gonna get fancy with the colors. If I just put 8 here, does that look right? No, what am I missing? Yes, an equal sign. So let me put that equal sign right here. Great job. Are you ready to level it up a little bit more to challenge ourselves? I know I am. Are you ready, Miss Marcato?
I'm super ready and excited.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, we will start.
Okay, so let's start with the magic number 8. And let's do 4.
Oh, what do I need before I put the 4, though?
An addition sign, of course.
There we go. You said 4, right?
Yes. Look how awesome these colors look.
No.
Okay, so for this problem, we will be using our dot strategy. Remember, our dots is when we look at our first number, we think of how many dots we will need and we put them at the top. So our first number is 8. So sometimes I have to put up 8 fingers, and I count how many dots I'll need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I write them on top of my 8. So let's count with Miss Stoughton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. There are 8 circles on top of our number 8. So sorry, my students. I have a little doggy out here. Miss Stoughton, could you finish the rest?
Love to. So for the 4, we are going to include 4 dots. So ready? We have to do, count with me, 1, 2. Looks like we have some more room up top, so we'll keep going. 3, 4. All right. So what we have to do next is count all of the dots to find our sum, or the answer to our addition problem. So if we are going to do that, count with me. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our sum is 12. Hey, so we have to put that equal sign so that we know that we're putting the answer afterwards. And then we are going to put 12 for our answer. Ready? Now, if you're writing your numbers, make sure they look exactly like they are on the screen.
That is awesome work.
Right, isn't it? We're gonna do one more problem. Ms. Marcano, do you wanna give us the numbers for that problem?
Sure.
Right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, so let's do the number 5. And let's add our addition sign. And our second number can be 9.
So the strategy we're going to use now is counting on. So I know not everybody might not know counting on, and that's okay. I'm going to show you how to do it if you're not familiar. So how you count on is you put that bigger number in your head. So that bigger number is 9. 9 is bigger than 5. So I'm going to put that bigger number in my head, 9. And then I'm going to put up number of fingers for the other number. So the other number is 5. So I'm going to put up 5 fingers. Okay, so I have 9 in my head and I have 5 fingers. So then I'm going to say, okay, I have 9, and then count on with my fingers. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's my answer. Let's try it one more time. So I put the bigger number in my head. That's 9. And I put up 5 fingers because that's how many I have in my other number. So I go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Awesome job. So our answer is 14. And we can't forget that equal sign for our addition equation. So we have 14. Awesome. Do you see how many strategies you can use for addition? So for in our video, we did a bunch of addition problems with a bunch of different strategies. And so you can practice at home if you want. In the description of our video, we put a link to some single digit addition problems, some double digit, and an interactive website to practice. And you can write the problems in a notebook or print out the papers if you want. En nuestra descripción ponemos dos enlaces, un enlace con un papel con la adición con números 1 a 10 y en el otro enlace ponemos adición con los números más grandes de 10. Y también tenemos un sitio donde pueden practicar. Okay. Well, we hope you have a great rest of your Monday, and we will see you all later. Bye.